The other week, I was playing a friendly poker game when one of my buddies asked me to review a workout program that his coworker had purchased for the both of them to follow. I reached over the table, flaunting my 2024 Poker Champion bracelet to take the phone and take a look at the program, and the longer I looked at this program, the more and more perplexed I became. It took me about 5 minutes of feeling like Patrick holding the orb of confusion before I finally just had to ask him where this abomination of a workout program came from. And his response was exactly the guy I fear the most, he who shall not be named.
V-Shred.
An instinctive, loud, and painful groan, followed by a few minutes of laughter. It came out of me because this all made sense. For me and others who have spent a lot of our time in the fitness scene, we are aware of the blasphemy that V-Shred produces, but for others who aren't necessarily as focused on being in tune with the fitness scene, which I do envy sometimes, but for those of them that don't know who V-Shred is, this is a perfect opportunity for me to shed some light on why V-Shred is just loathed so much within the fitness community. So the first workout starts off with a good old-fashioned barbell bench press. You're going to do 4 sets of 15, 12, 8, and 4 reps. This is a fairly standard rep scheme where you start off with a relatively lightweight, and then each set you progressively add more and more weight until you get to that relatively heavy set of 4 reps. It's pretty easy to imagine yourself doing that, but now I want you to imagine that as you are doing these progressively heavier sets of barbell bench, you have to superset each set of barbell bench with a barbell bent over row with the same rep protocol where each set you have to keep adding more weight until you get to that heavy set of 4 reps. So by the time that you get to that final set of 4 reps for your bent over rows, you are not going to be mentally or physically prepared for that set. In order to get a quality set of 4 reps, you need to have a relatively heavy weight on the bar and the lifter performing that relatively heavy set. They simply can't be gasping for air, so this is where supersets don't necessarily make sense. And if you've spent the last 3 rounds supersetting 2 of the biggest compound upper body exercises, the quality of that last set of 4 reps is going to be so poor. So now imagine yourself getting through that superset protocol, but once you finish that heavy set of 4 on the barbell bench press, you have to drop the weight by 50% and then do a burnout set. And then, once you're done with that burnout set, you immediately have to go to that heavy set of 4 reps for the bent over rows. And then once you finish those rows, you also have to do a 50% drop in weight and do another burnout set of those. Good luck with that. And then keep in mind that this is only the beginning of this workout. You have to repeat this same procedure an additional 2 more times, and then you are done with the first training day of this workout program. So now that we're on day 2, which is a leg and shoulder workout, where you have to start off with supersetting barbell back squats with a standing dumbbell shoulder press. And again, I want you to imagine yourself running this entire rep protocol. You have just squatted a heavy set of 4 reps, then you drop the weight by 50%, did a burnout set with one of the most fatiguing exercises you can possibly do in the gym. Your lungs are burning, you can barely speak, sometimes you can barely see, and now you have to immediately superset that with a heavy set of 4 reps for a standing dumbbell shoulder press. Again, good luck with that. Oh, and don't forget that you have to drop the weight by 50% and also do a burnout set for your standing dumbbell shoulder press. Once that is over, you get to follow that same rep protocol for a leg curl and a lateral raise, then a lunge with a front raise, and then you follow that up with 2 different supersets of 4 different ab exercises. Good luck with that. The third day is an arm day, which to me would be the most feasible one to do as you are alternating between bicep and tricep exercises. But again, you were following this egregious rep scheme the entire time. So now you followed this program for 3 days straight. You'd assume that you get a rest day, right? You underestimate yourself because you get to do the exact same program all over again. The same thing. Good luck with that. I guess it's not exactly the same thing since the order of exercises in which one you're going to do first is flipped. So now, thankfully, this time, once you finish your heavy set of 4 reps on the barbell row, followed by a drop set, you get to immediately superset that with a heavy set of 4 reps on a barbell bench press, and then follow that with another drop set.
Good luck with that.
So yeah, that's why this might be one of the worst workout programs I might have possibly ever come across in my like 4 years of personal training so far. It just, for them to make the claim of world-class coaching or whatever it says on their website, you would assume that you wouldn't take two completely opposite things on the spectrum of like what you can do regarding like muscle building workouts, where you could do like heavy weights, low reps, relatively long rest periods, versus like the metabolic superset stuff. Like you can't combine them. And if you do, you're just going to get fried. And just the average person, if they try and do this 6 days a week, they will get destroyed. Like, I don't know. They have all these pictures of these people making progress with this workout, but I have no idea how these people are getting through these workouts. So yeah, I don't know. They have, V-Shred has one of the biggest followings out of anybody in the fitness scene. So I guess me and my small channel, we must be wrong. So yeah, you can go ahead and leave a comment on what you think. Maybe I'm stupid and V-Shred is a mastermind. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. See ya.